What inspired the festival was us looking at music. There's one way of thinking about innovation, which is that there's a genius who sits in the room and they come up with this wonderful idea and we all admire them for doing it. But if we go to jazz, things change. Now you have many people taking the lead. So from that we thought, what can we do for social innovation? Can we bring some unusual suspects together and maybe whole new innovations can come out of it?
It's trying to start a conversation about who the unusual suspects are, why we need them around the table, what they bring to the table. There's been a real hunger for that. People want to know who is on the same page as them.
I think it is the reality of not only what we need to do in government and public services and society, but it reflects the kind of challenges that we're all facing. And what we are trying to do is to say, well, can we work together in new, creative ways to solve some of these issues for the benefit of the public?
If we want to innovate, we want to find new or better ways of doing things. For me, it completely makes sense that we would do that with other people. The minute you start exchanging with someone else, the minute that you're in an environment that you're not comfortable in, your mind starts thinking in a different way.
If you're actually having the same goal, you're brought together by that. It's the way it happens. It is the way it happens, because you can't do the whole thing.
If we could work together in genuine partnership, I think that would have the greatest effect on social innovation, and it's critical really that we understand and explore new ways of collaborating.
We need to find our sweet spots, find the things we're really good at, and then align ourselves with people who are good at the next best thing.
When you actually start brainstorming and think about what's the wider goal here, then we should work with people that we may not have even thought of before.
This notion of people who are hard to reach is completely false. People aren't hard to reach. They're part of lots of different networks. It's a question of the methods that we go about trying to reach them and engage them.
There's a lot to be learnt from local people who are the unusual suspects, who are the people that can really bring insight to thinking about innovation and what is needed to affect social change.
There is certainly a gap to make up between those that are on the ground delivering these civic partnerships and those that are at the higher level and able to affect policy. I think it's starting to open up in festivals like the Unusual Suspects Festival. It's showing you that these conversations can happen, so you don't feel like you're tackling problems alone.
It's not often that you get time to think about the big issues, the big questions, and it feels like there's been some space and time made for lots of different unusual suspects to come together and talk.
I think it's really exciting to see so many people passionate about making things better, actually want to see change in the world.
Just the vitality and the energy and the life. It's what we might make together that we'd never otherwise done when we start sparking off each other. So we start to make different connection and different possibility, and things that weren't known to us before suddenly come alive.
From this festival itself, I was able to collaborate and connect with a lot of people that I think are going to help me in the long run, and I hope I'll be able to help them out as well.
So I'd really hope that this isn't the last of its kind. There'll be more Unusual Suspects festivals, and that we can champion and shout about all of the fantastic people finding solutions and find a way that we can work together and learn from each other.
Through discussing, sitting together and eating together, you've got over the barrier of them and us, and you found the common humanity. That is collaboration, not competition.